welcome to a new Vlogmas episode. Today is a bit of a weird one. Well, it's going to be, I think, over the next few days, this vlog, because I'm travelling for work this evening or this afternoon. I don't know what time I'm going to leave. It all really depends. I'm just going to start work, but then I'm only working for about an hour and a half, and then I've got to go to the dentist. I've got a hygienist and a checkup appointment with my dentist, and then I'm home. I'm going to carry on working for an hour and a bit. And then I have the afternoon off as my travel time. But my manager's obviously said you don't have to travel in the afternoon if you want to get like your jobs done at home first before you obviously travel. Chloe's at a school trip today. She's at a like Go Ape type thing as like a social event that the school have scheduled for her because she's in year 7. They've done that as like, because the school that she's at, there's like half and half, so half because it's a school that you're in from nursery all the way through to A levels if you want to be. That half the children are the children that have been in the school from the start and half have like come in new, so they've thought it was a good idea to do like a social event for them to get them obviously working together more as a team and obviously making friendships with people that you don't know and stuff like that. So she's there, but I don't know if you can see that the weather is horrendous, and she's not good with heights, but they are doing like a panic room type thing in the forest in the afternoon. It's only an hour on the like in the trees and things, and they said she can still take part as in like spotting for them on the ground and stuff like that. So she was excited about that, so she's gone off and done that. So I'm going to head to the dentist in an hour or so, and then home and work, and then I've got like a 2-hour window before I need to go and pick Chloe up, where I'm hoping I'm going to literally try and squeeze in a run, walk the dogs, and ride Leo. Optimistic much? 2 hours to do that? I mean, technically a 5k run will take me half an hour. The dogs half an hour to 40 minutes to walk them. I'm meant to be at school for 3:15 to pick Chloe up. I don't think they'll be back at 3:15. I don't think they'll be back till 3:30. And it doesn't matter if I don't get there on time, because obviously she just goes into a school and sits in her form and works on her schoolwork and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I'm probably more likely going to get there for 3:30, because they always tell us that time and they're always half an hour after that every single time. Because by the time they get back into the school and they go and get their bags and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of gives me a little bit of an extra time to go over with Leo a bit, to give me that hour that I'll probably need to ride Leo. And then the plan is pick Chloe up, come back here, she can get changed from the stables because I'm going to drop her with Claire. So while she's getting changed, I'm just going to quick tidy up the house, pack what I need to take with me, go drop her off, come back, let the dogs out, finish off packing, hit the road, which is probably going to take me to about 5:30 leaving, which means I'm not going to get there till about 8:30 tonight, but that's fine. I'm just in a hotel room. I was like, I don't really want to be getting there too early, because what's the point? I'm just sitting there. Well, I'll be editing a vlog, that's what I'll be doing. So I thought I'd bring you along because I'll be able to catch snippets of today, and then I'll be able to get little bits. I won't be able to get much of tomorrow, obviously the work thing, because obviously it's not appropriate, but I'm hoping to hit the shops on the way home just to pick up a few bits for Chloe as like stocking fillers and stuff. So I thought I can take you along for that. So yeah, I just thought we could have a nice few days with each other, and then I might just carry on the vlog to say Thursday and Friday, like do it as a short little week in the life, because we've got different vlogs to do at the weekend with you. So yeah, I think I'm doing quite well at the minute with Vlogmas. I'm doing a video every other day, which has been a challenge considering I work full time and got the horses and the dogs and a child and all of that. It's yeah, it's been interesting. The only saving grace is the fact that you do start to film in November, so obviously I had quite a few filmed, but I haven't really started editing them until actually December, so I am literally like every other night editing a complete video from start to finish when I sit down on the sofa at like 9 o'clock in the evening. So it is meaning quite late nights paired with early mornings. Makes for a bit of a tired Laura, but it's fine. Hopefully you're all enjoying it, and I'm enjoying making them, I'm enjoying editing them, and it's lovely to have the memories as well. So yeah, but yeah, let's carry on, start work, and then I will take you along for my day. The doggies think that it's WALK time, and it's not. You know, you've just literally had your breakfast like half an hour ago. I'm going for a walk yet, and it's absolutely miserable. The Leo may budge if the weather carries on like this, because it is high winds and rain. So if that continues, then I might just say to Claire, can you hack him tomorrow instead? everybody. I don't know why the light is so bad like this at the minute. My camera's not coping very well with the light in the house. I think it's because it's so dark outside that it's just like you didn't really know how to cope. I'm just going to jump on the runner. So I have decided not to ride Leo today. I looked at the weather forecast. Sorry, I'm just getting changed to literally jump on the runner. It's about 1:30 now, so I need to leave the house about 3:15, 3:10 to go and get Chloe. I'm not sure whether they're going to have done their school trip thing, you know, because it's been really high winds and really torrential rain. When I went to the dentist on the back lanes, God, the water on the roads was terrible. Sorry, I'm just getting my trains. So yeah, I'm mindful of the fact that I was like, I looked at the weather, and the weather tomorrow is nice. So I was like, right, Claire will work Leo tomorrow. Today can be Leo's day off. The weather, by the time Chloe goes to the stables tonight, it's going to be a bit windy, but it's not going to be rainy. So I was like, right, that works for Denver to be worked today. Leo can be worked tomorrow, because it's also bin day today, and I was going to hack him out in this like couple of hours that I'd got. I was like, I just don't fancy riding a horse in high winds, sideways rain, and bin day. And it's not just black bin day, it's blue bin day. And blue bin day by us is where we have these silly blue bins, but also have a blue bag that goes in the bin. So your blue bin has your plastic and your glass, and the bag has cardboard and paper. And the bin men don't always put the bags back in the bin, they just leave them on the side of the road. And then they end up flying around on the road everywhere. So do I fancy hacking my horse, who can be a little bit sharp with things like that? No. So I was like, no, Claire can hack him tomorrow instead, so he can have today off. He's been worked. They had Friday off, so he's been worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Obviously, Saturday I schooled him, Sunday I hacked him, yesterday he was lunch. So he's had a nice variety of work. So yeah, I'm just going to leave the dogs in the house. They're not very happy. They want to go for a walk now, but I figure if I walk them and then run, I'm going to have to wait until like 3 o'clock to eat my lunch, which is a bit late because I'm already a bit hungry. Whereas 2 seconds, I'll be back with you. Just going to get on the runner, and look what's on the runner. It's become a storage place and drying rack. I'm going to have to put these back on the runner when I finish, because we won't be able to get the wheelie bins through the garage. But there's nowhere you can't obviously leave presents around your tree in a house when you have animals, in case somebody's put chocolates or something in them. I can't run the risk. These are lights for the front garden, and we haven't put them up yet, which is unlike us, but I can work with this. This can carry on doing its thing. I just need this, and then we can carry on chatting. Right, that's good. I just want to check the tumble dryer to make sure that the stuff in there is dry, because I'll sort that out in a minute. But yeah, my camera just seems to like constantly have this, feels like there's a film over it. It's probably because I don't look after it, to be fair. Kind of weather I make it endure. Right, let's start walking. Right, and then we can chat. So yeah, so I was like, let's do that works. And Richard's mum also popped in quickly because she got in a muddle. She thought I was leaving today and needed to come in and let the dogs out this afternoon. So I was just chatting to her for 10 minutes. So that's waylaid me. That's why it's 1:30 rather than getting on here at like 1:10. But it's fine. I'm going to run. I'm probably going to only have enough time to do about an 8k. I wanted to do a 10, but I think I'm going to only have time to do an 8. So I'm just going to put some vlogs on and watch them whilst I run. And then I'm going to quickly eat a sandwich, or beans on toast, something like that, and then walk the dogs, and then it'll be time to go get Chloe, bring her back. I'll have a quick shower, get changed, drop her to the stables, then come home, pack, get on the road for about 5 o'clock, because then I should get there for somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock, depending on what the traffic is like. And I'm going to have to eat tea when I get there, so I'm just going to have to see what's about. I'm not really bothered, to be honest, if it's a meal deal, or what I might do is just stop at a services when I get a little bit closer and just grab a McDonald's or a Burger King. I don't really want to eat that because I had Chinese last night, but I don't really want to go into a restaurant or eat something like that either. They might do Uber Eats to the travel lodge, but I doubt it, because I don't think it's in like a built up area or anything like that where I'm going. So so just grab something. I'm just kind of, I don't know if anybody else feels like I like to eat healthy, but this time of year is very difficult to do that when you've got so many social functions and things like that. And it's not that I'm against eating stuff like that, it's the way it makes me feel. I think that's the trouble. What I'm struggling with is it zaps you with your energy. And we had takeaway last night because by the time I'd finished the housework it was really late. I did the horses first thing in the morning before work, then obviously worked all day, finished work about 5:30, 5:45, then did the housework till about 8, half 8. I didn't then want to cook. I was just shattered, and I had a 2 hours worth of footage of vlog to literally get completely edited, thumbnail up, blurb and everything, so that took me till like 11 o'clock. So yeah, it's just this time of year, isn't it? It is what it is. You just kind of think you do have to kind of go with the flow, but my body's not feeling the best for it. Like, it doesn't feel great today because I feel bloated from eating a Chinese last night. So I was like, right, I'm going to be walking the dogs, but I'm not going to be riding, so I need to get on and do a run to get some decent amount of steps in today. And I might even run when I get home tomorrow night, even though it's going to be late, because it's going to be a lot of sitting around and a lot of driving, and my body and my brain don't do well with that. So even if I get home at like 8 o'clock tomorrow night, I might just quickly, because we're eating quite a big meal, like we're having like a proper Christmas dinner for our work, all staff meeting and that. I'm probably not only going to want something small like toast or something for tea tomorrow, so I literally get in the house, tidy up, jump on the runner, and then yeah, at least I've got my steps in. So yeah, I'm going to get this run done, and then I'll pick back up with you when we go walk the doggies, and hopefully it's not horizontal sheeting, sideways rain and wind. Wish me luck. Right, we are done on the runner. 8k. Oh, I wanted to get. I could have done 10 today. As in physically, I could have done 10, but it's now 20 to 3, and I checked with the other mums, and they're going to school at normal time, 3:45, although they get back at 3:15. Collection's still at 3:45, so that's given me a bit of extra time. So I've now got 50 minutes to walk the dogs, get back, and go get Chloe. And then when I come back with Chloe, I will shower, get into some comfy leggings, exercise leggings, and a nice comfy jumper and pack, and then probably drop her off. As I leave, I need to get fuel. It's probably leaving at the worst time, because it's like leaving at 5 o'clock. So I'm going to hit rush hour traffic. But it is what it is. It's just the time. Yeah, I need to go. So let's go walk these dogs. I actually don't know if Claire is going to say not to bother for Chloe to ride tonight, because look at the weather. So I could have a contingency plan, because Jan did come today thinking she was taking Chloe shopping tonight, because Chloe wants to go and get a few bits for her friends. What have I done with that headband? I don't know. I need to go in my car and find my coat anyway. I don't know why I'm whispering. There's nobody here. So I could switch it that she goes to the stables tomorrow night and Jan drops her off tomorrow night. I'll see what Claire thinks, if she's all right to ride. To be fair, Denver's not bothered in the wind. It's just a bit miserable. Switch all of these off. I feel a little bit sticky and horrible. It would be nice to have a shower, but there's no point if I'm walking the dogs. All right, I'm going to get my shoes and then we'll take these doggies. I think you've got out every available toy, haven't you? Let me getting all your toys out again. I just love coming in this room with all the decorations. I just want to be sat on my sofa tonight. Oh, I don't want to be travelling 3-4 hours to a travel lodge, but ho hum. It'll be lovely tomorrow. A lovely bunch of people that I work with, so that does make it all the nicer, doesn't it? If you work with nice people, they need to go in the other cupboard. Right, I'm going to go get my coat, Poppy. Okay? She says, yes. Of course, I'm getting a bit miffed off now, Mum. She says, I need to go and roll in stuff. Oh, what was that? I've put an air freshener there. And every time it goes off, she's a bit like, where's that noise? What is that noise? That's because of Monty's stinky litter tray, because when you walk in the house, you can smell it if not. So we have to have things like this, I'm afraid. It's not nice. It's very windy. It's starting to drizzle the rain. We'll see what Chloe wants to do when she comes out of school. She doesn't want to go to the stables. I think Risha's mum will be at home, so hopefully I might text her now actually just to check and be on the safe side. Because it's not nice. If tomorrow's going to be nice, she can just ride tomorrow. And it really wants her to do 2 days off. It's not going to be well if she doesn't want to go tomorrow. What do you two want? She says we've come for a snack haul. Poppy says I want a snack. Oh, don't normally have them in the drawer.
Gently? You nearly took my fingers off then, Bobby. You know how high value the treat is if you lose your fingers in the process of trying to give it to them. For Poppy anyway. Penny doesn't snatch. Poppy just gets a little bit too excited. Oh, look at that big puddle over there. Get in the puddle, Poppy. She says I might go in the puddle. Penny, I wouldn't go in the puddle. You might drown. That is a big puddle. That's a very big puddle. Oh my word. That's a big puddle. Puddly, puddly, puddly. Field was dry yesterday. We're underwater again today. As fast as it dries up, it gets wet again. Thoroughly in the depths of winter, guys. Oh, here we go. Oh no, not the right spot. Clearly. She's so wet. She's obviously rolled at some point and I haven't realised whilst I was chatting to you guys. She just loves to be wet. That's why she doesn't really like to wear a coat. Hey girlies. I'm just feeding the girls. I've picked Chloe up. She is inside just chilling for a bit. I'm just doing all the quick jobs of tidying. And then I'm just going to jump in a shower. I just need to fold a load of laundry actually behind me in the tumble dryer. And oh, that's too wet. That's gone bad. And then, yeah. Hi, girlies. I thought I'd just show you the piggies because they're so cute. Just top their hay up and check they've got water. Giving them fresh water. Guinea pig ASMR. You girls must be like 8 years old now, girlies. You look good for 8, don't you? They're just food hoovers. I've never known creatures be able to eat as quick as these two. Hey, you're so greedy. They're so aptly named pigs, aren't they? Guinea pigs. So they literally do eat like pigs. Bless them. Let's give them their cucumber. Right, here's your cucumber. To get them both ready because you both love cucumber, don't you? It's your favourite. Yes. Right, enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Good girlies. Cheers, bye guys. Happy Vlogmas. Right, we are on our way. I just stopped to get some fuel because I was running on drinks. And that. Because I'm tired. And, oh crumbs. And I need a pick-me-up. And I've got my little range drink. I prefer to drink out of glass. I don't know what it is. I just prefer it. Yeah, I'm going to literally get on the road, put some good music on, eat that chocolate, wake myself up, and then I'm just going to get an Uber Eats when I get there once I'm in pyjamas because I'm going to have to go out and get it. But yeah, get my Uber Eats, get in pyjamas, put something on the TV and sit and edit a vlog because I'm tired. My lips are really dry. Right, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Trying to find my room, guys. I'm always at the end. Okay. Nice actually. And the lights. There's never any. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, it's not too bad. I'm getting a direct room tour straight away. Leave my bag up here and go back down for my luggage. Hello. I prefer actually being, I think we're up high. I don't like being on ground level. I don't know why. I'm gonna shop them. There's actually a Burger King attached as well, so I'm gonna go and get myself a Burger King. But I'll bring my luggage back up and then go and get my go get my luggage, bring that up, and then go and get some dinner, and then bring that up, get changed in pyjamas, and eat my dinner in bed whilst I do a vlog, and put something on the TV. Hopefully there's something on the TV. If not, I've got both my laptops, so I can use my laptop. Right. Just hanging my stuff up, guys. I've got ready for tomorrow. Hang on with me. I'm glad I got my hair dry, because I don't see one anywhere. It's normally on these shelves, aren't they? Extra pillows. But I don't see a hairdryer. Sorry, I just saw one of my work colleagues downstairs, Alex. She had a late drive as well. I was just saying, we're tired. We're both tired, so we're just going to go down. There's actually a Burger King attached here.
So I am just literally going to grab that. I think she might go drive somewhere and get something, but I can't be bothered. I just want to grab something. I'll have a nice Diet Coke, nice cold iced Diet Coke, and then, yeah, literally just chill. So I'm just going to unpack a few bits. We'll put the suitcase somewhere. She just wanted 5 minutes to settle in a room before we meet each other downstairs. I might make my mind up. If she decides to go somewhere, she's going to drive. I might go with her, but she can't be bothered. I'm so tired. Yeah. We'll see. So these are the pyjamas that I had from Primark. And I love their pyjamas. They're just such a lovely... I haven't actually worn these yet, so I'm hoping they actually fit. But it's the size I've got for all my others, so it should do. Hopefully I don't get too hot on them, because sometimes I sleep in shorts instead. But these are the long-armed, long-legged. They're a 12 to 14, so this should be okay. But just a really pretty little bow, like a light sagey green type colour. But do you know, they were 15 quid, and they wash and they wash and they wash, the same as these jumpers. Yeah, they've gone bobbly, but I think it was only 12 or 15 quid for that jumper, and it's so comfy. Can't really beat it. Oh, that's my bra. That's Primark as well, I think, possibly. You can tell when you're a horsey girl, can't you? Because everything you own is from... Yeah, that's Primark as well. Everything you own is from Primark. I have got a Christmas... Mind my pants. I have got a Christmas jumper in here as well. They did say we could wear a jumper, and I have got a headband, my Christmas headband somewhere as well. I did bring this to keep me in, to use this like sheet mask for your face. I might put that on once I'm in pyjamas. I had a shower before I left the house. I have got some little Christmas gingerbread clips for my hair as well, but I think they might be too small, so I'm just going to pop these in on the side here. Actually, I'll put that one in the bathroom, but I'll probably do my makeup in here in the morning, sat down. It's handy that they've got the plugs by here, because I can do my hair, because I am going to wash it and curl it with this type of thing in the morning. Oh, and they've got tea as well. That's good. I think I left my options hot chocolate in the car, so I might get that actually. I'm not going to take my handbag down because I don't need it. But yeah. Go meet Alex. Text her and let her know that I am now walking down. You know when you're just really tired? I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to put that sign on my door in a minute as well. But yeah, it was quite a hard drive actually, because it was dark, it was windy, the wind was pulling at my car, and it was rain. It kept going through sporadic rain as well, so not great for the old concentration. Oh, I need those out as well. Chargers. I've got plugs beside the bed, hopefully. Yeah, let's put that in the bathroom as well, and then that can go back in, and that can go back on the floor. Hello everybody, sorry, radio silence, I'm literally going to sleep. I went downstairs and me and Alex had dinner together in the Burger King. We sat together and just had a chat for about probably half an hour. And then I came up, phoned Rich, and Chloe was in the shower, and then just read my book on my phone. And now I've literally just got to the point I'm so exhausted. The drive has really tired me out. So I'm going to get some sleep, set my alarm. I think when I wake up I'm just going to read for half an hour. I was going to edit the vlog tonight, but I just couldn't concentrate. My eyes were just so tired from driving. Hopefully I'll do it tomorrow night when I get home. I might have some time in the morning tomorrow as well, depending on what time I wake up. Let's see, we don't need to leave here till about 20 to 10, so yeah, I'm tired, really tired. So I'll catch you all in the morning whilst I'm getting ready and show you what I wear. Really quick because I need to be downstairs. So this is what I'm going with. Little black skirt, little cute blouse with flowers on, and boots because it's comfy. I was going to wear jeans, but I wasn't sure if it was a bit too casual, so I went with this. So I'm now going to go downstairs and meet Alex and head off. It's only 10 minutes away and it's only 20 to 10. We need to be there for 10, so I need to get my pumpkin gear. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello everybody, I've been a terrible vlogger. What a surprise. I think I filmed a 10-second clip of my food, if it might not have even been 10 seconds. And I'm home now, as you can see from the background. It was just too busy. It was a beautiful location, but there was just people everywhere. And it was just go, go, go all day. So there just wasn't the opportunity to capture anything. And like I said, it wouldn't have been appropriate with work colleagues in it. So yeah, I'm home. Chloe is in Telford, Richard's mum. They're doing some Christmas shopping and they're going to Pizza Hut or Pizza Express for tea, something like that. So I think Jan is going to bring Rich home a pizza for tea because I've said, sorry, I'm just tidying up. I have said that I am, the lighting's terrible, sorry, because all the lamps are on, the big lights aren't on. I've just got home. I don't know if the dogs have had a walk. I think Jan probably will have walked them, but not very far, I don't think. So I am just going to chuck some gym gear on and take them out because I'm going to jump on the runner when I get back because it's about 8 o'clock now, I think. Yeah, about 7:20 to 8. So I'm just going to swap hands because I'm going to take my suitcase upstairs and you can come with me. Yeah, Rich is still at work. He's not planning to be home for about half an hour. Like, he's going to have pizza when he gets home because Chloe will have had her tea in Telford with Jan. Like I said, I'm not hungry at all in the slightest because I had... Oh, it's very dark. I'll be here in 2 seconds. Really testing the camera's ability, which is zilch at the minute, isn't it? There you are. Yeah, I had a 3-course meal. What did I have for starters? I had some sort of cheese in like a deep fried something, brie. It was brie in a deep fried breaded crumb type thing for my starter. I'm just going around shutting all the curtains. I think I need to do the litter trays. Yes, I do. Then I had a turkey roast dinner for lunch for mains, and I had a chocolate creme brulee for dessert. Hey, Poppy. Which was all very lovely, but all very rich when you're not used to eating food like that. So I am just literally going to do a really quick tidy up of literally litter trays and just sweep where Penny doesn't use the litter trays. Oh, Chloe's made a mess in here. Mimi has used the litter tray upstairs because she kicks it everywhere. But it was a really lovely day. Vicky, one of our work colleagues, is retiring. She's a registered veterinary nurse. She's also a clinical animal behaviourist and does a lot of work with unknown cats. She's absolutely phenomenal, really lovely person to work with. So we did like a special montage leaving video for her. Just a really wholesome, lovely day. I work with really lovely people, so it's always nice to go down and see them. Right, I'm back with you. I've literally quickly unpacked and chucked some gym gear on. Sorry, you're a bit blurry. That's a bit better. I think it's more the lighting, to be honest. I'm just going to take these dogs for 20-25 minutes around the village. I think Jan will have walked them, but she'll only manage like around the village. She won't manage anything too strenuous or anything. So yeah, I'm just mindful because I know the dogs will have been left for quite a while today in comparison to what they used to. Let's turn that off actually. So it's just nice for them to get out and stretch their legs. And like I say, I've done barely any steps today, I think, because I've been literally drove to the hotel, 2,500, drove to the hotel, sat down for meetings all morning, sat down for food all afternoon, and I was just like, I need to move my body, I'm not used to this, like, I'm used to being pretty active. And then obviously having a big meal on top of that. I only had a croissant for breakfast because they had pastries out. I just had one because I'm not too great with butter, so I was like, one will do. Ooh, this necklace is strangling me. So yeah, it's about 10 to 8 now, so I should be back by about 20 past 8 at the latest, and then get on the runner, quick shower, sit down in pyjamas, and I have got a vlog to edit. I don't know if I'm going to get that edited tonight completely, so it might be a bit late coming out tomorrow. But doggies are happy, mummy's home, aren't you? Doggies are happy. Are you happy, mummy's home? Are
You happy mummy's home? She says, yeah, I'm happy mummy's home. She says, I love you, mummy. She says, now walk me. Right, I'm just going to get my coat out of my car. Oh, no, not walk you because it's very cold outside. Yes, 2 seconds.
So I thought, oh sorry, the lighting's not very good. Let's go see if we can see some nice Christmas lights. Because a lot of people have now got their Christmas lights up in the village. So let's make up for my terrible lack of vlogging in the day and see if we can get some Christmas lights tonight. Hi, doggy, it's nice to go see your Christmas lights, isn't it? Yeah. I think a lot of people have got inflatables up in the village. I just had my lint advent calendar as well. I think that'll basically be my tea because I'm not hungry, so I just ate it for the sake of it. Yeah, let's go for walkies. This is pretty. They've got inflatables and they've got lots of pretty lights. Hopefully it shows up on the camera as well as it does. Well, I don't think it does, but they've got deers. How cute are these? Look, come Pops, this way. Oh, he's got a red nose. They've done him like a Rudolph, look. How cute is that? And a tree. And the big inflatables. That's very pretty. Very pretty. Right, let's go this way. That one's pretty. Gold lights. And this one's more here. These are pretty. Got a wreath on the door. And very pretty. Let's go over so we can see better. How cute are those? I've got like a little, that looks like a little sleigh. And reindeers. It's cute. That's my favourite. Little snowman, little reindeers. They're cute. Massive inflatable. There's lots of them in the village. Oh, there he is, look. Huge snowman. This road is really pretty. Gold lights. I've got some flashy lights over here, Poppy. Penny, and we've got some cute ones up here as well. I don't think Poppy's impressed. She thought we were going to the field. She keeps trying to take me in that direction, and I'm like, no, it's dark. I'm going in the field in the dark. Yeah, lights over there. Try and keep the camera steady for you. Look, pretty lights there. More lights here. This road has gone all out, especially in the corner here. Come Pops, Poppy, come on. These are pretty. Multicoloured lights, little tree as well. Oh, they've got, that's cute, candy canes and the little reindeer. They're pretty. Who's that went to sniff, Mum? Hey? It's cute when all the lights are out. These trees have been done as well. They're pretty, aren't they? Anything else? So many houses have decorated this year. It's the most I think I've ever seen. Some more there, some nice red ones. And some dangly ones. Oh, and they've got baubles in their tree as well. You can't really see them properly. Oh, they're cute. Little animals, little woodland animals. This house always goes all out. Black lights. We've got ones around the fir tree there. One's over there as well. The dogs are on sniff patrol every 2 seconds tonight. They're not happy unless they're sniffing everything. How you girls, hey? Yeah, this house is pretty. Lots of coloured lights up in the trees. Oh, the little Christmas trees are cute as well. This is really pretty. All the little village lights. I've got switched on at the right switch on. These normally go all out. This is the one that spooks the horses. Because the Santa up there, look, he spins in the wind. I think they might have secured him a bit, I don't know. But it's pretty. It's very cute. Come ups. Come on. This one's cute as well. Poppy, come on, let's go. Oh, that wreath is pretty. Oh dear. Poppy, I'm not stopping, come on. It's a nightmare, stopping like every 2 seconds. Some stags over there. Pretty. This one's cute. We've got Merry Christmas written up. And that's the way, look. That's very sweet. Nice on that. This one is nice, but you can't really see it because they've got quite a high hedge. It's cute, isn't it? Jeez. This is where the dinosaur is. He's up. Yay, there he is. The dinosaur, look. It's cute. This one's nice as well. Pretty. It's pretty, isn't it? Pop-ups. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? And they've got lights. Night night everyone. I look like death warmed up. I've literally just washed my face and put my night cream on. I did run around 5k. Well, I walked the dogs with you. And then I came in, Rich got home literally as I got back with the dogs. And I jumped on the runner and I did 5k. So I finished the day on about 12,000 steps, I think, which isn't bad considering I literally sat in a car for 4 hours driving and sat down for meetings and Christmas dinner for like 7 hours of the day. And then promptly plonked myself in bed to edit a vlog which had about 2.5 hours worth of footage, and I started that at 9:45, so it is now midnight. But I was determined to get it done because I'm determined to keep on track with having a vlog every other day, because we've definitely got enough. We'll have enough to see us through to New Year, hopefully, literally every other day, if not even some extra ones possibly, depending on what we film. It's a long one. I think I just edited it, finished at about 1:40. We're not known for our short, snappy vlogs, are we? Let's face it. But there are some short ones for Vlogmas as well. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to bed. At least I haven't got to wake up till about 7:30 in the morning. So it's about, what, 6? No, it's about 7 hours sleep. Yeah, 7 hours sleep, that's all right. If I get up at 7:30, we haven't got to leave the house to drop Chloe off till 8:15. I can get the dogs, cats fed and showered and changed in 45 minutes and get Chloe out the door. Easy peasy. And then get home, walk the dogs in my lunch break, and we'll go to the stables tomorrow evening. So we'll take you along because I feel like I haven't really seen the ponies this week. Yeah, I have, because obviously I went Monday, but that was first thing in the morning, and then obviously I didn't go Tuesday. Claire rode Leo today for me. Tempest had the last 2 days off because Chloe went shopping with Richard's mum tonight to Telford to get some bits for her friends for Christmas to finish off. So tomorrow evening as well, we'll wrap Chloe's friends' gifts. So we'll do that with you tomorrow, as well as the ponies, and walk the dogs. I'm going to bed because I'm waffling now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Penny says night. Night, guys. My laptop is sat there because it's exporting the vlog, and it'll take a while with a vlog that's an hour and 40 minutes. If I just leave it open, it'll do it whilst I sleep, and then I can literally, I've done all the blurb ready in notes. I did a thumbnail a few days ago, so I forgot I'd done that. So well done, past Laura, for having the foresight to do that and knowing that you'd probably be editing this vlog really late at night. So well done, Laura. Pat on the back. But yeah, me and Penny, see you tomorrow. Penny says I miss my mummy, guys. She says I miss my mummy so much. I miss her so much. She says I'm going to cuddle her all night. See you tomorrow. Hello everybody, it is Thursday today. It's actually lunchtime, it's 2 o'clock. I am just off to walk the doggies. I've had a very productive morning with work. I've got a lot done. I am very tired because I went to bed, like I said, late last night. But not tired. I've been really productive. Whereas normally when I'm tired, I don't feel very productive. But actually I've been very productive. But it's like, just in the back of your mind, where you just feel a bit like, if I actually probably went and sat on the sofa, I would probably instantly fall asleep. But we soldier on. So Chloe has got a church service at school tonight. They all go and they sing carol songs, and normally we go, but I'd completely forgotten about it, to be honest. And the senior school don't actually sing, they just go and attend. It's like the lower school that sing. So I'm actually going to give that a miss this year, because if not, I'm going to have to leave here at like 3:15 to get there for 3:30, and then it's till 4:30, and it's going to mean that I'm going to need to make up like an hour and a half's worth of work time, and I just don't have the time to be able to do that. It's obviously really busy with it being Christmas and stuff like that, so Chloe doesn't mind, and then that means I can just get to school at normal time and pick her up after that, 5:30, and then we get home and go to the ponies. Leo's magnesium has come. So Leo has magnesium. I've never really told you this. I've never got into detail with it. So perhaps now's the time to pop it into this vlog, because I actually have some clips. So basically, it's probably nearly 2 years ago, or at least 18 months ago now. Leo started I've known Leo since he's like 4 years old. So I know the people that had him before. He's now 16. Yeah, 16, 17 in May. So we've known him a long time. This Christmas we've owned him for 5 years. And suddenly, like I say, like 18 months ago, he started to sort of shake his head. Now, not bad, but enough that it was causing a problem when we were riding him. And because it wasn't really the fact that it was causing me a problem riding him, my ultimate worry is him. He wasn't happy. Obviously it was summer, obviously you wouldn't have known. It was summertime when it happened. And the vet said obviously it could be head shaking. So she said you need to basically investigate. So he was sent off to, I think it was Liverpool University, to have head CT scans, because with head shaking, it's the trigeminal nerve that goes down their the front of their face is really sensitive. And there's not really much they can do for it, to be honest. But he said obviously they do need to CT scan his head. They'll do dental x-rays just to rule things out or to find if there's any issue. He went and had all of that done. They found nothing. They said that we could have the nerve treated with this, I think it's like an electrical wave type thing, but it felt quite invasive, and the likelihood of it being effective was not very good when you looked at the research and things like that. Some people said that like their horses had one treatment and they were fine. Some people said they'd had treatment, nothing, no different. Some people said they'd had a treatment, they had to have it repeated again like 3 weeks later, and 3 weeks and 3 weeks and 3 weeks. And I was like, I'm not putting him through that, it's not fair. They couldn't find anything else. They said it must just be pollen related. It's obviously going into his nose. There was nothing wrong with his teeth or anything. So obviously when the pollen is going into his nose, it's the nerve that's sensitive, and that's making him chuck his head about a bit. So he's not like what you'd call like a head shake, if you know what I mean. He's just got a pollen allergy basically. And they said you could move him, like say you moved him to a different county, and it wouldn't happen. It could just be something so specific in the air, and it could just be literally like he has that one episode that summer and it never come back again. So he had some time out of work just to let him just chill that summer. But obviously with the time out of work, he then got a little bit like sensitive over his back, like he was just a bit like bringing him back into work. I think because he's such a muscly boy, he's such a big boy, he'd lost quite a lot of condition because he'd had probably a good 6 months off. We just literally, because it was at the beginning of summer, I was just like, there's just no point, like I just leave him for the summer period, we'll pick him back up in autumn. So because he was a bit sensitive over his back, and he's never been sensitive over his back, we investigated that with the vets. We took him, I can't remember the name of the vets, it's in like Cheshire, but they're specialists, like lameness workup specialists. Not that he was lame, it's like a weird thing, but they deal with backs and all of that. So they said, yeah, bring him along to us. They assessed him. They couldn't really find, he wasn't lame, they lunged him, everything. But they said definitely when they touched him over his back, he was a bit sensitive. And they said it's probably, like we said, just the fact that he's lost the muscle and the condition quite quickly, because he was gone from hard work to like no work. So they said we would like to scan him and x-ray him just to be on the safe. So I was like, you know, why he's here, just do it. Like they x-rayed his back, there was no kiss and spine. They x-rayed his hocks, his stifles. They scanned his hind limbs, like around his tendons and things. Nothing. They were like, for a horse of his age, they said it is very rare to never find anything. He said he's in tip-top condition, he said. So what they recommended is that he actually go for hydrotherapy to build up the muscle on his back, rather than him having to have the weight of a rider and having to do that. Because he said basically what you'd have to do is lots of hacking, lots of walking, hacking, hill work, and we don't really have that around us. We've not got the best hacking. I don't have transport, obviously, so you literally take him to the water treadmill for 3-4 weeks. They'll let you know when he's finished. And he did go for 3 weeks in the end. He lived there because it's about 50 minutes away from our house. He absolutely loved it, bless him. He was so good. So I've got clips actually of him being at the vets and him going to the hydrotherapy, so I'll pop that in. But this was one of the things that they recommended. So a lot of people feed magnesium as a calmer, but actually it's meant to help, because they recommend that a lot of our like grazing land now lacks a lot of like the vitamins and minerals that horses would naturally have in the wild. And they said sometimes studies have suggested that magnesium can help with like hay fever, pollen allergies. And he's been on it ever since. And it's one of those things I just won't stop, because he's never had an issue since. And like the vet said, it could be the fact that it was just a specific field that was farmed in the area, and that pollen set him off, and it may never happen ever again. He said you just won't know. But this is like £8 for 2 kilograms, and it lasts me months. So if you do feed your horse magnesium, and you're buying perhaps the more mainstream ones, they're so expensive, and they're mainly fillers that are in the supplements as well. So the vet actually recommended this to us because it's pure magnesium and it's cheap as chips. I get it from somewhere, I think it's called Intralab or something like that, but actually this one was off eBay because they were out of stock, and obviously they must supply it to other people, and this came from a company off eBay. So this will probably last me probably anywhere from about probably 3 to 6 months, roughly, really, for a tenner. Right. And he wears a nose net. They also recommended that he wear a nose net to filter the pollen so it doesn't get through, and he's never had a problem since. Occasionally he'll just do a little, like, on a windy day, I think sometimes when it picks the pollen up more, he can sometimes just sort of like tick his head, like not chuck it. He's never chucked it since that episode. So yeah, weird, but he's been absolutely fine since. So we just keep him on that as a precaution. We keep the nose net on him as a precaution because I just want him to be as comfortable as possible. And like I said, we never really had an issue since, but it's just one of those things. So I'll pop those clips in now and I can do a voiceover over them. But he was such a good boy, bless him. There's such good vet clinics as well. So this was the first time that we took Leo to the vets. This was actually in November 2023 that he went to the vets. Claire kindly lorried him there because obviously we don't have transport and we didn't have transport at the time. So this was just us waiting to be seen. I can't remember the name of the vets. They're in Chester. They're an equine only clinic and they do a lot of lameness workup. So this was just a horse that they were seeing before us. They often lunge them, sometimes see them ridden, lunge them on a hard surface, which you'll see later on when Leo goes back as well. They did that. So this horse wouldn't load, so Claire was actually just helping the lady next to us while she was getting her other horse on to be able to get that horse back on. But yeah, this was the first time after Leo had been to Liverpool that we then took him to this clinic because they're lameness specialists to look at what we thought was lameness, but we weren't too sure. It turns out it wasn't actually lameness. So they then proceeded to sedate him, which you can see him here. He is nice and sedated, bless him. That's why he's letting Chloe plait his forelock, because he wouldn't normally stand there that quiet for you to fuss and flap with him like that, bless him. Whilst they were scanning his back, they couldn't find anything in his back other than a little bit of a sore area, so they clipped him and they injected him with an anti-inflammatory, which has to go really deep. They're not allowed to be exercised. I think it's for something like 48 hours after that they have that. But we weren't exercising him anyway. He was off work at this time. So he'd had that. And then they said, right, proceed with the water treadmill. So this was us taking him to the water treadmill. He had to go there for 3 weeks. So we had to pack up all of his stuff to take him. So this water treadmill, you'll be able to see on the treadmill in a minute. It says where it is. It's got their website address on there, but again, it's over Delamere Forest Way, Blythe I think it's called. So they were just getting him used to walking through the treadmill at this point because it feels a little bit different underneath his legs. And I'm not sure if they actually requested that horses be clipped before they go. From a hygiene point of view, they have to wash them down before that they go in the water, and they wash them down after they come out of the treadmill as well. So they were just getting him used to going through, getting him used to standing in it, because obviously it's quite a small space, to make sure that he was happy with that, which he was. He wasn't bothered. He's never been a horse that's bothered with loading or anything like that. So yeah, you can see they're higher farm equine. They were really lovely. He was stabled there for 3 weeks and they took really good care of him. So they just start to, obviously they close the front and the back, and then they just start to move the treadmill on a really low speed to start off with to get him used to it. Now, what the vets found, which you'll be able to see on these clips, is that he wasn't lame, but he was throwing his hind end over to what would be his right side when we were working him, and that's what I was feeling when I was riding him, and made me feel like he was lame or he wasn't right. And they basically said it's just because where he went out of exercise, like I explained, quite quickly from hard work to nothing, he just lost a bit of muscle over his back and he was like trying to compensate for it. So they basically medicated him to be on the safe side. They said he didn't necessarily 100% need it, but they would recommend it because it would make him more comfortable whilst he builds his muscle back up. And they were the ones that recommended the water treadmill for him, because that's the easiest way to get them fitter again without having the weight of a rider on them. And the resistance of them having to walk through the water is quite difficult for them. So they were getting him used to obviously the treadmill moving before they start to put the water in, which you can see is absolutely fine. He's not phased about it. He's a real people horse. He just kept looking to the people for reassurance. We were stood in front of him and we were encouraging him and talking to him the whole time as well. And then they slowly start to fill the tank with the water, and they do that. They do it, I think it went up to about sort of like over his fetlocks this first time when he had it done, but over the 3 week period they build it up quite high. And the higher the water is, the more resistance it is, the more it makes them work hard. But it is really exhausting for them. So you do have to do it properly. You do have to go somewhere where they're specialised in it. They know what they're doing, the equipment that they use, and as well. So yeah, he was a really good boy with this, bless him. They kept me updated as well. They kept sending me clips every day that he was happy in his stable. They were showing me clips of him being on the treadmill every day. And I haven't got those clips that they sent me because I think I just had them on my WhatsApp, which I haven't got anymore. But you could see that he straightened up over time as well. He wasn't throwing his quarters over to the right. You can see now he's really throwing his quarters over to the right. He's really struggling to stay straight. But towards the end of the 3 weeks, he was completely straight. When he actually came back from here, the vets had then advised us that he could crack on with work straight away. Whilst he was... Yeah, they did recommend to us whilst he was at the water treadmill that he actually be stabled rather than go out on the graze. And they gave us the option of that he could go out on grass like in the daytime and be stabled at night, but he was actually stabled 24/7 because the medication that the vets had given him, they were concerned about laminitis risk and things like that, especially with him being a cobby type as well, even though it had been about 3 or 4 days between, well, probably nearly a week actually, because he had to be box rested after he had his back medicated for 2 to 3 days. Then he was only allowed like in-hand work, lead walking for a few days. So they just recommended to keep him in, especially when we took him here. It was really cold and it was frosty conditions, so you do have to worry with the frost with laminitis as well, and the medication that he'd had. So you can see now that they'd started to build the water up. It was a good sort of 3, 4, 5 inches by this point, and again, he's not bothered by it. He's not stressed by it at all. He's quite a laid back horse, fortunately. He was really good. They let us stay the whole time whilst he was in there this time, and they build the length of time up as well, because like I say, it is hard for them. They don't want them to injure themselves. It needs to be done in a slow and steady manner, and then they build that up each day. But it is equivalent to quite a hard exercise of you riding them, with them being on these water treadmills as well. So yeah, so where Leo was, it wasn't very close to our house. It's about an hour away, so we couldn't go and see him every day. That's why they sent us the clips of him every day to make sure we were happy with him. But we did go twice a week. So we'd go once during the week, and then we'd go once at the weekend just to give him a nice brush, make sure that he was okay, that he was happy, which he was. He was happy as Larry. He had a nice big bed. They were looking after him. He was having a nice big hay net. So really specific about anything that he liked that we kept with him, any part of his routine that they kept the same. This was the stable that he was in. You could see it was lovely and clean. He had a lovely big shaven's bed, lovely big hay net. They asked if he needed hay or haylage, soaked or steamed or anything like that. They looked after him in tip-top condition. So this was the second trip that we went back to the vets. You can see his tiger spots on him there. He was really spotty at this time. This was in February 24, so this was a good 4 months later. We'd started to bring him back into work after the water treadmill, as the vets had advised, and just to build his exercise back up. He felt really good. So yeah, this was him back in the lorry, getting ready to go back to the vets in Chester. Claire kindly took us again, so they lunged him on a soft surface, which he was absolutely fine. He wasn't lame or anything at all. He wasn't throwing his quarters in as they'd noticed before when he went the first time. So they were happy with that, and then they always lunge them on a hard surface as well. He was a little bit, you can kind of see in front, a little bit sensitive in some places, but they actually thought that was because he'd had his shoes off, so he was actually a bit sensitive to that because it's like a stony surface rather than actually lameness. So they'd recommended that we put his front shoes back on and to see what he was like, which we did, and then he was fine. He was just a bit sensitive with that, but they did recommend that he was medicated again along his back, just to make sure as we were going to start building up his exercise again, that he would be comfortable. And just to be on the safe side, we also decided to scan, to x-ray his back to check for kiss and spine, because previously I've had a horse with kiss and spine. I think it's always just in the back of your mind. And also we had his back legs scanned to be on the safe side, like his hocks and his stifles, to make sure so he was sedated again. This was then when they were scanning his back legs to check them for us. They'd already x-rayed his back, and his back was absolutely fine. No signs of kiss and spine. They were really happy with that. They scanned all his back legs. They couldn't find anything. They said for a horse of 14 it would have been at the time, you wouldn't expect to see such clean legs on a 14-year-old horse. So we didn't need his back legs medicating at all. They were absolutely fine. They medicated his back. They were happy with that. And then they said they didn't need to see him back again. They were happy that you know, he'd be fine with what we continued doing. So this was just him recovering from the sedation, because he was quite wobbly. He wouldn't have been in a position to be able to travel at that point. So they've got these sort of recovery boxes that they let him be in there with no hay, just some bed and some water, until we were happy that he was awake enough that we could travel him home, bless him. But yeah, that's really, like I say, they didn't really find anything. Liverpool didn't find anything with his face at all, and they couldn't find anything with his legs or his back other than just a little bit of a sore spot where obviously he'd come out of work so quickly, and then he'd just been a bit sensitive, and it all aligned. We'd had the physio as well, all aligned with what the physio was saying about him throwing his quarters in as well. And like I say, we've never had a problem with him since. He's been tip top. As long as we use the nose net, he doesn't shake his head at all, and we keep him on the magnesium just to be on the safe side as well. But I'll leave these extra clips in of him in the stable recovering, because they're sweet. Nice, Lilo. Get some fresh air. Yeah. Might wake you up a bit after having your sedation. That's nice. I'm not cold anymore. I'm out of the way of the wind. You should be cold because you're in your nice little fluffy sheepskin lined goodness. Mummy doesn't have any of that posh stuff. He says that's why they lunged me in there. At least Mummy didn't have to ride you today. You have to be ridden out on Monday, Lilo. 2 days of box rest and 2 days of hand walking, and then we're back to normal. 2 easy days and then back to normal. You've got all shiny back where they've cleaned you and stabbed you, haven't you? You've had your hocks, stifles, and all your ligaments scanned, haven't you, Lilo?
I got stabbed like 10 times.
You did, they were big needles, weren't they?
Yeah, I didn't want to look because I don't like it.
They were big, they were like perhaps that long, like a good 2-inch long needles, but they have to go in deep, don't they, to get in his back. Oh, good.
He's like, hi guys.
He says, Mum, what are you doing back there? He says, Mum, there's no hay in this stable. It's a funny stable with no food. We're just waiting for him to wake up because he's had sedation before we can travel him.
Yeah, but don't switch my feet this time. I'm trusting you.
This is I'm trying not to. Sleepy Lilo. Good boy. I know.
I'm going to do the
Since they gave me, he looks tiny in here in this stable. I don't know why he looks so tiny. Doesn't look very tall. Good boy.
Right, I did the top box so you can't escape.
Okay. Nice clean bed in here, isn't it?
I don't think it's down here.
Nice lion stables.
I know. Very nice matting.
Yeah.
What's this from?
A kick, probably. A horse is kicked. They probably wake them up in here as well sometimes. They're like recovery boxes, so they might thrash about a
They
bit.
just leave them to... Well, we just leave them to wake themselves up. Hey. Oh, yeah, I'm up here.
Nice, Leo, chew it.
It's gone all over the place.
Juicy. Juicy. Good boy. And go get him feed actually, but I think we need to make him some feeds up. But yeah, I'm now going to go walk the dogs, then come back, carry on work and pick Chloe up, and then we'll take you along to the horses with us. And then Chloe's got some presents to wrap this evening for her friends. I need to do some Christmas cards and things, so dogs go nuts. So I thought we'll do that together tonight when we do that. And that'll be like a nice bit of the vlog today. Tomorrow, Chloe breaks up at lunchtime. She's got her nails being done in the evening. She's going with Christmas nails, so I thought we'll vlog tomorrow as well. And then that will round off, tomorrow will round off, be like a week in the life again vlog. And we're picking up a new vlog on Saturday because we're going pottery painting and my friend's coming for a sleepover. One of Chloe's friends from school is coming to the pottery painting, but she can't sleep over because she's out with her family that evening. And we'll do like a Saturday, Sunday vlog of the pottery painting and the sleepover and the ponies on the Sunday. And then we've got the tack shop haul the following week. We're going to the tack shop. So yeah, there's lots of vlogs coming your way. So yeah, let's go walk these dogs anyway.
You girls want to go run in the field? Go on then. Penny, wait. Go. Oh God, there's a squirrel. I see a squirrel. Oh God, good. It's got away. It's up the tree already. Bobby's still looking at it. It's high up in the tree. Bobby, I don't think you stood a chance ever, darling. They're both up in the tree. Penny's still chasing the crow. Bless them. They only got walked around the village last night because they're too strong. Well, Poppy's too strong for Richard's mum to walk. Let me flip you around. And I'm looking at Penny and Poppy going for a wee. Yeah, Richard's mum can't really walk. She can walk them. We've got the halty for Poppy, but we try not to walk with the halty if we don't have to. And I just said, there's no point. I'll walk them when I get home. So it doesn't hurt them just to have one walk around the village in the evening. It's just that they like to be off the lead. Oh, I start yawning. I can feel it coming. I'm tired. So I was like, yeah, just don't stress. So I knew she got quite a busy day with picking Chloe up. She's got an appointment in the morning, and then obviously doing her dog buddy, and then doing our dogs and that. So I was like, just don't stress. Just if you can just let them make the wheeze and spend a bit of time with them, that's all that matters, rather than walking them. And like I did, I walked them last night. But yeah, you could tell they were like a rat out of a drain pipe coming off the lead when I just loosed them off. Sorry, I had to really suddenly put the camera down because a dog was hurtling towards Penny, like, you know, the kind of hurtling where you think they're going to grab them. And I was just like, oh, it was like just bolting towards her and making them kind of noises that you just think it's going to grab her. And I just made that noise like really loudly, and it like circled and run off.
Very Mimi. Did you miss me? I missed you. She said, need some human attention, please. You and Monty have got into this habit of using me as a ladder to crawl onto the desk. She said, I'm always and comfy, and we can sink our claws into you. She said, that's perfect. I can rub my spit on you. Lovely. Why do they always do this to you? Hey? Why do you always do this to me? You're the girl, aren't you? She's like the best cat ever. She's just one in a million. I know everybody says that about their cats, but she's just so affectionate and so friendly. Just haven't got a nasty bone in your body, have you? Hey? No. Never heard a hiss, never heard a spit, never bitten, scratched, nothing. She just loves people so much, don't you? You were born a lover, weren't you, Nini? Yes, says I'm going to come in your lap now. Says I'm going to climb down you like a tree. Oh my god. Fluff in the face. Right, I'm going to carry on working. Hi, Lilo. Did you miss me? Kiss the followers. And she's like,
You just had a drink.
have you just had a drink, Lilo? Oh, it's got a nice clean stable. You had your dinnies. Hello, I missed you. I missed you. Ready to go ridey ride? He says, not really. He says, I thought I was having a day off. That's my drinks bottle there. Denver in a good mood, or is he in a bad mood? A good mood? Oh no, he looks quite good. And Denver? He says, hi guys. He says, I got hay. He says, I'm happy. Leo's not very happy that I'm ignoring. I'm going to get your carrot now, okay?
Well, Leo has holes in his. He likes it. Yeah, that's what Leo's done. A massive hole in it. Yeah. Hi, Emma. Say hello to everybody. Says hi, guys. He says, don't push me back in there. Right, I'm going to put some water in these, wash them out, and then we'll start tacking up, brushing and tacking up. Don't think people can see you when you're that close. You're in a licky mood. You're in a very good mood, aren't you? You missed your mummy. He says, I've missed licking you, mummy. Want scratchies? Do you want to do this? He says, no, I want cuddles. Okay, I want cuddles. I love cuddling you. Oh, yep, there we go. Good look, isn't it? Lilo. What are you like? Oh, now you're investigating my waistcoat. Hey? Cos. I know you love kisses. You're very licky. You're just licking anything, aren't you? Yeah, I know. I don't want my chin licked. No, I don't. Good boy. A good pony. You're such a good pony. Just wants to be licked. It's a bit cold to be licked. Your hands are nice and salty. Good boy. Right, let's undo this. Oh, we're going to be here all night. Here we are. We're going to be here all night. You don't want me here all night. Oh, I always forget about that strap. It's 3, isn't it? Always forget about that one, my man. Always forget about that one. You're all woolly at the minute, aren't you? You'll be clipped soon, aren't you? You'll be all like nice bald beast. Yes. Nice bald beast. Let's try and get that one open if we can. I don't know that one. Open. There we are. Stop licking. Oh, what are you doing? Your tongue has got a mind. He's literally just licking my arm where my jumper is. Huh? It takes me seconds. Everybody, it's a very miserable morning. It's God, my lips look really pale. God, I look really pale. I'm just walking the dogs. Richard took Chloe to school. It's Friday. Sorry I didn't vlog last night. I got snippets obviously of Chloe wrapping up gifts for her friends, which was really sweet because she took ages to like write the card. She wrapped them all herself. I helped her like right towards the end because it was getting quite late. But Rich had really bad earache. He's going to see someone today. So he was just comatose all night. And I just absolutely hit a brick wall. I think the week just caught up with me. And I just said to Chloe, like, we were all in bed by 10 o'clock asleep, which is unheard of for me. It's normally like midnight for me. But there was no way I was going to stay awake. So I was going to do the horses this morning, but I woke up, my alarm went off at like 6. Sorry, Poppy's poo in 2 seconds. Yeah, so I was going to do the horses this morning, but my alarm went off at 6:04, and I heard that it was pouring down rain. I was just like, nope. I'm going to go back to sleep and I'll walk the dogs, and I'm going to ask my manager if I can have a long lunch, like a 2-hour lunch, because Chloe finishes school at 1:30 today, puppy. So it means that we can do the horses at lunchtime, and then I can just carry on working till 6 instead. So yeah, that's the plan this morning, is to ask my manager if I can take like a long lunch so that I can pick Chloe up. I'm going to take her to the stable. She's going to have her lesson, and then I'll ride Leo or lunge Leo, whatever. And then we're done then. We don't have to go back up. I can go back home, work. Chloe's got her nails, but I literally sit and work while she has her nails done. And then, but her nails aren't until after 5 o'clock anyway. Puppy, come on. So yeah, finish work a bit later and then see where the evening takes us. I'm not sure if we'll do much this evening, whether we're just going to have a quiet night in, or whether we might pop somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, Chloe's having her nails done today. She has picked a Christmas design, so I'll keep that so you can see that later. We'll take you along with us to the ponies, get some snippets of Chloe's lesson. I would imagine she's going to have her butt kicked because she's had a few days off riding because I was away. She didn't go Tuesday because she had that day out with her school on the Tuesday at Go 8. She was tired in the evening, and that was when I was travelling to Wiltshire. And then Wednesday, Richard's mum picked her up, and they went Christmas shopping together to get a few last bits for her friends' presents. So she rode last night, but we didn't want to like work them too hard because it was like nearly
It's like 6:30, 20 to 7 by the time we got on them. And because they're being clipped on Monday, they're really fluffy, and they get really hot and sweaty, and then you've got to wait for them to dry before you can rug them up, because if not they'll catch a chill. So we couldn't do too much with them to get them too sweaty, but they were both good as gold. But yeah, she will need a butt kicked because she's had them a few days where she's not ridden like properly or ridden at all. She always goes backwards a little bit, so and Denver's the type of pony that if you don't push him on, he will just sort of like la 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 la. So yeah, you have to get him thinking forward and moving forward, because he's naturally a bit more of woe than go. But that doesn't help him in his work. Like, he needs to be more forward to work over his back and things like that. And obviously kids don't understand that. That's why they have lessons. I've lost the dogs. They're in the bushes somewhere, as per usual. So yeah, not sure. What are you two doing, Bobby? Hey, you're already soaking wet. Look at you. Hey, she's rolled. Yeah, look. Stay. That stay. Mud. She says you have to be a muddy mummy. She doesn't like having her coat on. It's not that I favour Penny, it's the fact that Poppy hates having a coat on. She much prefers to get wet, and it doesn't seep into her coat underneath. So like Penny's does, she just gets wet to her skin. Poppy's doesn't. So yeah, I think you always feel the pressure this time of year, don't you? Like, have you got everything? And because it's only like 2 more weekends until Christmas, that feels like it's really close, but really it's still like nearly 3 weeks away, because Christmas is on the Thursday of that week. So and I am pretty much, me and Rich aren't buying for each other. Obviously I've done everyone in low stuff. I've just got a few presents that come from my mum and Verity that I need to post, which I'll do this weekend. Chloe I'm pretty much set on. I just need to get her some little bits and bobs, you know, like the stockingy filler type things that you get them. And Richard's mum I'm pretty much done for. His dad I need to go to Marks and Spencer's and I get him some food bits, because him and Rich always tend to buy each other's concert tickets, and they like to go and do something instead. I need to get my niece Ruby. She hasn't let me know what she wants yet, but if not, she tends to like me to surprise her. So we're going to the tack shop next week, so I might do that. I might get her something from there, and that can be a surprise for her. I will text her and check if she wants me to surprise her. Off Poppy goes to the sand pit. Of course she is. But because it's going to be a rainy day, I thought it's better to walk them now, because Poppy will take a while to dry. So, and if not, we can always go for a little mooch around the village later. What did you? Good girlies. Come on then, we're soggy messes. Yes, we are. We're soggy messes, aren't we? Yes. When we walk along here, she won't walk on the grass, because we play this game of, we say, where's the squirrels? Where's the squirrels, puppy? Where's the squirrels? Because they normally jump along this wall of the school. Come, pups. And she normally looks for them. Where's the squirrels, Poppy? But she normally waits until we get down to the lower part of the wall, and Penny jumps up and Poppy looks over the wall, because normally they're jumping in the trees up there. Don't they? Especially in autumn. Spring and autumn they do, don't they? Not about so much in winter, they're hiding. Hey? Where are they, Poppy? Where's the squirrels? Can you see them? Can you see them? She says, I think I can see them, Mum. I just need to double check. Where are they, Pops? Are they in there? She says, I just need to look, Mum. She says, I can't see any little fairy rats. Where are they, Pops? Are they in there? No. What are you doing, Pinky? Come on. Good boy. Oh, I love you. I do love you. I'm going to have some piggies. Come on then. Come on. Come on. Come on then. Good boy. So, would you like an apple? He said yes. Good boy. Oh, yum, yum. He said yes, tasty, Mum. That's like 2 crunches and it's gone. It was a greedy pony. It's a greedy ginger pony, you are. Come on, let's get you tacked up. Quick ride for you, and then we'll tack Chloe up for a lesson. Is that done doing? Oh, I said done doing. Good boy. Here he comes. Oh, has he had a roll? Oh, you can see because he's got green things on his
He's supposed to put his head through the bars.
Yeah, he's just been chewing the weeds in the yard there.
That's a little bit close, Denver.
He's just been eating all the grass.
Oh, he's got
and the
sand all
weeds
over him. He's had a nice roll then.
Yeah.
He says, I just need to investigate if there's... Look, he'll open that. He's so clever. Him and Leo, they flip it open. He says, oh, it's Mum's hat. He says, I could just break that. Hey. He says, her head doesn't need any protecting. There's nothing in there. He says, she's dumb. Hey, what are you doing, Denver? Right, let's get tacked up on Leo because we've got to be ready for when Claire gets back for you.
Oh, let's try and close it.
You can start getting him. He needs a good brush. I said they're going to have to be bathed next weekend because they are both gross. Right, I'm on my trusty steed, guys. So I got here and Claire was just tacking up tack out. She was like, oh, it's fine, I'll just leave him tied up while I teach Chloe. And I was like, no, go for yak. It's fine. I was like, I'll quickly school Leo because he only needs 20 minutes because I schooled him last night. And like I say, as I've blarted on in many a vlog, it seems to be working. The fact that I'm just ticking him over and not making him too fit. And as you can see, he's very woolly. He's got his Mohican back. So he's being clipped on Monday. So you can't do too much anyway because he just gets too hot and sweaty and then he takes ages to dry. He's just got such a thick coat. So I was like, no, I'll jump on. It's beautiful sunshine. It was miserable this morning. That's why I didn't come this morning. So I'm glad I held off till now. And I said, I'll get him done. And then that means Chloe can be brushing Denver while I ride Leo. And then it means Claire can be doing something, I can be doing something, and then we're all being efficient and effective. I don't know what he's looking at. He's just nosy. He's a very nosy horse. Aren't you? You like to see what's going on, don't you? All the time. If there's a noise, if there's something in the bushes, he says, I have to know what it is, Mummy. He says, I have to do a risk assessment form. Bless him. Oh, he does all these little noises while we're warming up. I'll do my good at least 5-minute walk both reins before we do anything because we're both a bit older, aren't we, Leo? We both need a bit more limbering up. But yeah, it's very clear skies, beautiful, just what we want. Oh, not much a better feeling than being sat behind the ears of your pony on a beautiful sunny day. What a difference sunshine makes, doesn't it, like to your mood when the sun is out. And because I'm back in a better routine of exercising and getting on the runner again, I went for a period of time, obviously, when I had that cold, and then I pulled my back where I wasn't like routinely running. It really did affect my mental health, like not in a really bad way, but it just, yeah, makes me less motivated. Whereas when I'm exercising, I feel far more motivated to do things, which is what we want. He was a very good pony. He's a very good pony. He's a very sweaty pony. Can't really tell, but he's got sweaty ears. He's sweaty on his neck. I'll probably tell more this side, actually. Let me open this. Chloe's just having a lesson, so I'm staying out of the way for a minute. Okay, you can hear Claire shouting out. She's not got him going forward enough, so we'll get some clips in a minute when she's actually got him going forward properly. She's listening. Typical child, doesn't want to listen. Hi. Good boy. Sweaty mess, aren't you? You were very good. See what I mean here, how itchy he is. I've been putting cream, so you can see where this is. This is where he gets the scabs, here, there, where he's itching. And they're worse at the minute because he's got his hair back. And down here, look, he gets like thick ones, but I've plastered them last night. I'm about to plaster them again. It just makes all his legs greasy. But it'll get all the scabs softened before he's clipped. And then when he's clipped, we'll bath him. And then I'll put cream on him again and keep putting them on until they stay nice and soft, because it's just like thickened skin and it gets hard. It hurts when they bend their legs and things.
He says, hi guys. See them so pretty. Hi.
Oh, the sun is lovely when it comes through like that. Yeah, he's very sweaty. I'm now just going to put his fleecy rug on so he can be drying. Claire will change it later because he won't dry in time before we leave for me to go back and carry on working. So get my tack away and get that sorted.
Right, we are home. Chloe's had her nails done. She's got Doritos. Can you see them? Let's look at your fingernails. So look how cute the little gonk is. And a little wreath. Cute. The other one's the same, isn't it? The dogs have just gone absolutely bat bleep crazy.
You stole Poppy's pizza, didn't you? You stole Poppy's pizza. Pizza. Poppy, pizza. Go get the pizza, Poppy. Go get it. She says, oh my God, pizza. She says, we're so happy you're home. And he says, I convinced myself you died. She says, you've come back to life. She says, it's amazing. Oh, amazing. What's in it? Oh my God, what's this? Oh, birthday balloon. Go get birthday balloon. She says, yeah. She says, oh, there's this scary cat up there. She says, he's a really scary cat, guys. Oh, Poppy's having a little funny minute. It's on her tummy, on her back, should I say, not her tummy. Back time. Showing your tummy time, isn't it? Daddy leaves these cables here. He's very lucky they don't get chewed. You're very good doggies that you don't chew things. Hey, Megan. Poppy.
I would say Poppy has baby's tummy time, but it's more not tummy time, it's more back time.
They definitely miss us, don't you, when we're not here? Get very excited when we get home, don't you? Yes, you do, Poppy. Oh, she says, oh, bum scratchies. Oh, is that nice, Pop-Pops? Bum scratchies. She says, you can do that all day if you want. Put them talons to good use. Hey? Right, I'm going to go carry on working. Chloe's going to go chill. She's broken up. It's all right for some. Monty looks like he's about to bop Mimi on the head, possibly. Don't get involved. Leave them alone. Oh, crumbs, Mimi. Mimi, that's not a sensible decision. Monty's like, oh my God. He says, strike one. You don't give him any strikes, do you, Monty? You're not the most tolerant
I
cat.
give Monty cuddles.
Yeah, no touching. He says, oh, your Doritos smell nice. He says, hey, does they smell nice? Can't have Doritos, Monty. No, sorry. Right, I'm going to work. We'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Say bye, Penny. Say bye, guys. Bye, guys. She's getting fluffy again. You're going to need to be balded soon before we go to the forest, because you're going to get very dirty if not.
Oh my God.
Forest doggy. Forest doggy. You're going to be a wild forest dog, Penny. A wild forest dog. She says that sounds fun. Buddy's going to be there.
Yeah.
You're going to love the fact that Buddy's there. Buddy's not going to love the fact that you're there. Because he thinks you're crazy. Samantha, Amy, why are your eyeballs like spaceships? Hey? He says, I just want to love you, Mummy. Hey? He kept meowing for me. I was on the toilet and he just kept hearing meowing. And I was like, where is he? He was literally sat in the room next door to me. Hey? You're a bit needy at the minute, aren't you? I think you're definitely getting a little bit senile, aren't you? Hey, you're getting an older man now, aren't you? Hey? I know, he's a bit crazy, isn't he, Poppy? We all live in Monty's world, don't we? Yes. It's Monty's world and we all just live in it. So this is bits and bobs in here that Chloe had from school friends as little gifts, which is very cute. They've got a nice little group of friends. They all, this is a lip balm, this is, with it like clips onto something. That was from her school bag, that wasn't a gift. She's got quite a few bits, to be fair. She's got a candle in here, berry spice scented candle. Monty wants to rub on everything and he wants to rub on me. What's this, Monty? One Step Mini Facial Resurfacing Skin Smoother. They're all into their skincare, aren't they, at this age? This is a lip balm. It's a Pepsi Max lip balm. I want to steal it. I love Pepsi Max. It's like, Chloe, you don't even like fizzy. She's like, yeah, but I like the lip balm. Little face mask. What months? And then hand cream with argan oil. And she had a little perfume body mist. So she's done quite well. Bless her. Put all them back in there and she can sort them out later. Hello everybody. I look a bit crazy. I am on the runner, fully dressed. In horsey gear. I did put a sports bra on this morning, knowing that obviously, one, it's nicer to ride in a sports bra, more sportive, but I knew I'd be running tonight and I thought, probably by the time it gets to tonight, hair's got really long considering it's in a high ponytail.
yeah, I wouldn't be bothered to change it later on. It would probably put me off running. So I was like, no, put it on this morning. It's a nice comfy one, and it will get me in my button gear to run. So, but I'm a little bit chilly after getting in from the stables. So Chloe's obviously had her nails done, you've seen that, and I've just done like a quick tidy up at the house that when I get in I can literally shower, put some tea on and then sit down and edit a vlog. I have got the Ponies tack in the boot of my car, so I do need to get that in before I go up for a shower and just pop it in the garage. I'll pop it on the runner because I should really probably do it tonight because it's going to be a squeeze to get it done tomorrow. But I can't really bother to do it tonight. I've got a vlog that I need to edit to get up ready for tomorrow night, so I think it's better that I prioritise that tonight and get to bed at a decent time and then get that done first thing in the morning. If I get up at 8, I haven't got to run tomorrow, so I can literally get up at 8, feed the dogs and the cats and things and get it done. I should have finished by 10. We've got to be back here by 2 because Chloe's friend Odette's being dropped off at 2, so we need to be back here and showered and that. But we haven't got to leave for pottery till like 20 to 3 o'clock, so I thought I can dry my hair and things after she's been dropped off. So as long as we're back from the stables by like 1:30, 20 to 2, we'll be fine. I can just quickly jump in the shower and then I can get some jobs done at home or walk the dogs. Might just walk the dogs with Chloe and Odette so that they can go to the park or something like that. Yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to sign this vlog off now because not much else is going to happen this evening other than me getting in pyjamas and editing, and we'll pick a new vlog back up tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Please pop us a like and a comment and subscribe. It really helps us out and goes a long way and we really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this Vlogmas episodes and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.